Today I want to show you my two favorite exercises for vertical stretches. Vertical stretch is a stretch between a couple of strings. So this is the stretch that makes the G chord difficult for some people, because they aren't able to stretch those two fingers, right? So that one goes down and the other goes up. The first exercise is a little bit easier. You started with putting your fingers on the first string, frets 5 to 8, for example, and now you will move the pair of fingers that you want to practice the stretch on to the first string. Okay, so now those two fingers are the fingers we are going to practice. Now we go to the 6th string with first finger, and then with second, then to the first string, and so on. Now we stretch the first thing against the second, right? Because second is stabilized, it doesn't move, notice. It only catches up now. And in the other variant, we start with the second finger, like this. Okay, so first variant and second variant. And it should be done for every pair of fingers. So for example, fingers 2 and 3, and other way around. The same for this pair of fingers, but also for this pair of fingers, this pair, this pair. In total we have 6 combinations, and for each of them we have 2 variants. So we start with one finger or the other. Okay. If the stretch between 6th and 1st is too much for you, for example, it may be with fingers 3rd and 4th, then just move it to string 2nd and 5th. Like this. Concentrate on moving just those 2 fingers. So even though your hand is anchored here, you shouldn't tense it in order to stay in this position. It shouldn't just move. And once you feel that your hand is stable enough, you can also try the same exercise without anchoring the other fingers. So for example, but if you see that it looks like this, for example, then you should return to practicing the anchored version. Now in the second exercise, we will do the movement at the same time. So our first finger goes to the first string and second goes to the 6th string, and then the other way around. Okay. Now another pair of fingers, and if for any of your fingers the stretch is totally too much, just go to some closer strings. So for example, from 1st to 5th. Okay, like this. Again, remember about all the pairs of fingers. So for example, this one. And once you're comfortable with it, try it without anchoring your hand. So these are the 2 exercises. Make sure that you do them on relaxed hand, and that movements are precise. They can be slow, but they must be precise. So if you miss the string, just go slower so that you can control it. And one final thing, if your hand tenses too much, just take a break. So that's it. See you again.